They'll be calling you a radical. We have so much to talk about on the lying Fukushima propaganda machine and the American denial and this some kind of hypnotized state that this American populace and this world populace has gone into on all angles, but Fukushima is the top of the heap. First off, another well, a humpback is washed up dead in Northern California. How many is that now? Oh, we can't explain it. You know, this unprecedented death of the Pacific Ocean goes on. Epic denial. What's Fukushima? Oh, it's all psychological effects. Those aren't dead whales. Those aren't mamas starving to death sea lions. What Kevin saw with his eyes when he walked up the one, that's not real, the dead tide pools. Oh, that's just all fairy tale psychological stuff. Kevin's leukemia in his body, the $1.8 million bill I got from the bone marrow transplant center. Me in there going in and out of a coma, suffering. The chemo scars on my head, my legs. Let's see, when we put my father in the grave, when he was after being nuked, oh no, that's not real. Hell, your loved ones that die of freaking cancer, that's just psychological. That doesn't mean anything. Oh, nobody's died from Fukushima. Let's see, the Fukushima 50, 12 of them are already dead. The head of the Fukushima 50 died within a year after the freaking thing of esophagus cancer. A guy died today there on the site. There's well over 8,000 workers that are dead. How would you know? NBC going to tell you the mob, the mafia is running. They go on the backside underneath it. J Village, there's over 8,000 of them dead. That was as of 2 years ago. Think about it. The mob's running the cleanup. State Secret Act, you can't even talk about it, report it for that. Right there, fascism, and you're okay with that. It's just like you're okay with a $20 trillion debt. You're okay with using slaves to make your goods in China. The East Turks being genocided. Forced labor camps in freaking China, and you're okay with that. You're okay with all this. America's lost their fucking ignorant fucking minds or in some kind of hypnotized state. Next up, 70th anniversary of of Hiroshima. So, I'll be in Wendover, Utah, as I am every single year, for well over 30 years. I was thinking about it, probably more like 40 years I've done it. Probably more than 40. And so, I'll do my gig out there, I do every year, and then I think I'm headed to Las Vegas. Hopefully Patrick and I are going to do a gig, a protest in the Nevada test site. As the whole nuclear realm, here we go. It just keeps on going. The same journey over and over and over. Psychological state. Fukushima's killed well over, my estimates, Fukushima's killed in excess of 2 million in North America already. And you can argue with me all you fucking want. But look, who really, now think about the New York Times. I could prove this propaganda. I could prove it right here. This is, as I called it, I termed it black and yellow media right after Fukushima happened. Black and yellow media. You know what yellow media is. Okay, black and yellow media. Okay, here is the proof. Here's the proof. This is the New York Times article. The New York Times. Washington Post is just about, they're all the fucking same fucking globalist rats supporting the nuclear industry right to their own death. They're so drunken with their own generational arrogance and their inherited third generational wealth arrogance that they cannot fucking see because they're drunk with fucking elitism, drunk with fucking entitlement, drunk with fucking dogma. That they just go along. They think they're above all this. Tell that to Steve Jobs. Tell that to fucking Jamie Dimon. Tell that to Mellon. Tell that to all these people. You're going to fucking die. So here's the New York Times. So in Japan, they have a law, believe it or not, that they have like grand juries are here. But they have a public grand jury. Okay? They're a lottery. You know, kind of like our jury. They pull the lottery out. So this proves what the popular opinion is in Japan. Of course, we get dogma, we don't see the protests, whatever. We're just fed, and you're just posture and groomed, and you've gone along with this fucking, and into this hypnotized, ridiculous insanity state. So, the lottery is a grand jury. They come back, and the grand jury, this is clear back 2 years ago, twice, over 2 years ago, to indict the TEPCO executives. Okay? The elitist powers that are in power, we know what they are. They says, no, we're not going to do it. So in Japanese law, they can go back to the lottery, to the grand jury. Believe it or not, it's 11 too. Here we go, 311, 11, 11. We're no stairway to heaven, Kevin. Freaking, there is no stairway to heaven. 11, 11, 11. 311s went to the bone marrow on 11, 11, 11. So, where'd you sleep last night? I slept in the dead fucking pines. So, it gored it. But anyway, so what happens is it has to be unanimous. Comes back unanimous. So they're going to prosecute the 3 TEPCO executives. And so here's what the New York Times says. The New York Times comes back and they say this. They say, oh, anti-nuclear act. This is slam spit right in our face. A guy like me, they're going right at us. So they, because this is the generational arrogance these stupid fuckers got. They don't realize they're doing this to themselves. They're throwing karma on themselves. They're going to get cancer and fucking die. So they say, oh, they couldn't predict the tsunami. Really? You can't predict. Okay, let's talk about this. They couldn't predict. Really? Japanese artists have been painting, Japanese philosophers, Japanese writers, Japanese culture has recorded in history tsunamis and mega earthquakes for thousands of years, by the thousands of them. And everybody says, oh, this is the propaganda bullshit. Once in a 1,000-year fucking quake. Okay, if it's once in a 1,000-year, why did it happen on the Pacific Rim 6 years earlier at Phuket? Same size fucking quake. Same size tsunami. 6 years apart. It happens all the fucking time there. Historically. And Japanese, American culture, fuck, we want to go back as long as our life attention spans as long as your fucking dicks. Fuck, it's outrageous. So they go back in time and say, oh, they couldn't predict. Of course they could predict it. General Electric cheated on the fucking reactors. Boy, I'm going to nail that fucking... Oh, I got some fucking dirt. Boy, and I'm going to put it in my book. They cheated on the reactors. They know that. TEPCO knew that. I pushed, personally, as an activist, and other activists, we pushed hard for generations at Fukushima, Japan, at Diablo Canyon, at San Onofre, these fucking monsters on the Pacific. We pushed for a bladder system because we knew this was going to happen. We all said it. It's going to happen to Fukushima. It's going to happen to Diablo Canyon. It's going to happen to San Onofre. It's on the Pacific Rim. Hello. Earthquakes, tsunamis. We pushed for a bladder. They could have put a bladder system there. That means they could, of course, with that done, it would have protected the Pacific Ocean. These whales wouldn't be all dying. The Pacific genocide wouldn't have happened. Now, where are they going to store the water? Eventually, they could have entombed. You know they could have entombed in the freight. I have the transcript from the Situation Room. You can argue with me all you want. I've recorded this in fucking history. You can pull back on me. I don't give a fuck. You can try to coattail me. You can try to posture groom me. You can try to change my post-ignorance path. It's not going to fucking work. Plenty of people have tried it in their lives. Females have fucking tried it. Money's tried it. Wall Street's tried it. You're never going to change my path. The light shines inside of me. You will never fucking coattail me. Try to change my art. Try to change my mind. You know, fucking friendship bait me. Say, oh, here, I'm your fucking best buddy. And then fucking bolt. You know, fuck, go ahead. I don't give a fuck. I've got a fucking journey here. I got to fight, oh, curse despite that I was ever born to set this right, but I was. Fuck, it doesn't matter if you fainting fucking hypnotized goats can see. It doesn't matter. Recording history for the post-ignorance generation. This is my place and my spot in time as David reached into the bag and he pulled out the stone and he slung the stone and it struck the giant in the forehead. And it embedded in the giant's forehead and the giant fell to the fucking earth. I'm not afraid of these fuckers. My survival, leukemia, psychological? Are you fuckers insane? You want me to fucking pull out my bill? 1.8 million. Yeah, psychological. You go in and out of a coma. Fucking chemo scars up and down my legs, on my fucking forehead, in the corner of my fucking eyes. Fucking going to destroy my fucking life, but fucking come out. The death of my father, the death of Annika, the death of Christy, the death of fucking Paul, the death of Danny, you watch it die right on fucking YouTube. Oh, that's all psychological. You fuckers are insane to print that kind of shit. I equate it much like the influential plague in 1918. They tried to hide it, again, in the Bay Area of California. A new place, it's not so new now. Epic fucking denial and your hypocrite fucking sandals and your fake fucking dogma and your fucking real estate fucking facade that will so soon burn. I equate it the same thing. You know, there was a scientist, doctor, a fucking 100 years before Jonas Salk, that said, in Germany, that these little germs fly through the fucking air. They considered him so insane, and they said the exact same things. For 150 years, they said the exact same thing. Oh, this is all psychological. You're all fucking crazy. He was considered so insane, they put him in an insane asylum. He was dead 4 days later. It wasn't that long ago that people were still the same thing. Oh, all you fuckers that say these fucking germs, that's blasphemy. God, fucking God this, gold's gone, God, gold's guns, God, fucking, whew, fucking insanity, fucking, what's the matter with you fucking people? I can't believe how, thus, post-ignorance. Oh, did I name it right? Post-ignorance someday, not today. It's amazing to me. So they were considered insane. And the media went along and hid the fucking influential fucking plague that fucking ravished across this fucking country and killed fucking so many people. I want people to understand this. This is truth. This is a fact. When the populace finally awoke, and they fucking awoke, the media, the fucking, and knowingly, the black and yellow media hordes, which was the media hordes at the fucking time, they were hung. People hung them. For real. Just like in the 1930s. You know, and people say, oh, this wasn't reported in history. I'm a U.S. economic history guy. I was talking to the asshole that he's fucking teaching my class, and he's a fucking moron. I mean, academia is a fucking joke anymore. Fuck them. As I did my real PhD. The real PhD was up the fucking one. These videos, there's the fucking greatest PhD maybe in human history fucking accomplished right here. You can't fucking see? My mind is not for rent. Don't put me down as fucking arrogant. I'm not for sale. My mind's not for sale. I'm not fucking joining this contemporary fucking postured mass fucking murder fucking joke. I'm gonna live a fucking life. I'm not gonna fucking go along. I'm not getting on the fucking boxcar. I'm not taking the fucking shower. I'm not gonna try to get a gun, gold gods, and fall for that bullshit. How the fuck is gold? How the fuck is a gun gonna fucking protect you? It's not. It's gonna cost you money. You just go along because you're ignorant. You're ignorant, hypnotized. In the 1930s, you know how many CEOs were executed? Shot in their fucking heads. Whole families. These kids that were exploited, these Italian workers. They were little boys in the fucking steel mills of fucking Pittsburgh. They grew up to be men. That's exactly what's going to happen here as these children. These baby wolves are so repressed they can't fucking strike out because they shoot them, whatever. They're reeling in debt. There's no fucking jobs. It's fucking, we've crime. Oh, when they fucking erupt, oh my God, when they erupt. And they're going to, not out of want, out of need, out of necessity. This fucking house of cards we have in the United States is fucking ready to come down. It's going to come down. And it's not going to be the stock market collapse. Oh, hell no. That's a globalist fucking scam, fucking rigged game from hell. Just like the gold is a rigged game from hell. These fuckers got rigged. It's going to be in the streets. It's going to be in the fuck, because these fucking kids have no fucking jobs. There are no fucking jobs. You go to school and the fucking, you seen student debt? They can't protest, which is legal to protest on any university. Fucking, that's the Constitution, but fuck, mission accomplished, the Patriot Act. I equate it very much to then. As the little germs, oh, you can't see me. And I want to say this to these guys that go into Chernobyl. The apple-eating girl, the kid that works for PBS and Amazon. And, you know, they're paid to do it. They got an AdSense account. They've got people funding them, and that's how they make their living. And they want to go in there and do that. I've wanted to go in there a long time, too. You know, but you're crazy fucking going in there. You know, and you go into fucking denial because you can't see it, you can't taste it. Do you know what you're doing to yourself? You know what you're doing to yourself? I mean, go in there over and over and over like that. I mean, go in there one fucking time real quickly and get out. Probably not going to hurt you. I don't know, though. Now, I know for a fact because I saw the bootleg videos. I saw them when I was in Europe. I saw bootleg videos. Do you know there are fucking salvage fucking guys over there? They're salvaging metal and salvaging all kinds of stuff right at Chernobyl and putting it on the fucking market. They're fucking going into Chernobyl and they're taking anything they can and fucking selling it. And nobody's to fucking stop them. It's like the sarcophagus over there. They fucking, oh, it's going to slide right out. How long have they been working on that? I mean, it's insane, the nuclear industry, the fucking looting. You know, the Pacifica, this is the Pacific genocide, and this is the greatest fucking event in human history through 11/11 because it never happened before. It's not Chernobyl. Chernobyl's horrific, horrific. When I was in Austria, I can't believe how many, because it rained there the next few days. I can't believe how many Fukushima scars I saw, or excuse me, Chernobyl necklaces, the Utah smiley face here. But you can go denial all you want. This is a fucking sad, sad, historical, epic times we live in. You're still waiting. Oh, gonna happen, could happen. Because you've handed over your fucking lives. You've handed out your individuality. You handed away your liberties. And liberty is not a fucking gun. Mr. 38 Special, you got a barrel that's a blue and gold. You ain't good for AK-47 Glock, except put a man 6 feet in a hole. They'll let you buy them. They'll let you fucking, it's a co-op bullshit. Just like the sexuality, it's a co-op bullshit. Shiny ball fucking divide and conquer. You know, and these elitists in the fucking black and yellow media that fucking plays, this New York Times article is outrageous. They couldn't predict a tsunami? Are you kidding? Of course they can predict a tsunami. It's not a matter of if, when. Tsunamis and earthquakes of this magnitude have happened fucking thousands of times on the island of Japan. Thousands! So build a fucking nuclear plant there and not maintain it. Which is impossible to maintain. Whose fault is it? Fuck the United States Department of Energy. I've been trying to get a fucking attorney for years to sue. Yeah, I can prove it. I have all the I've worked on this for 40 fucking years. My father, human lab rat, dies later of leukemia. Now we know they're children. I'm at fucking Hellcott Symposium. Fucking Holly from the University of Washington. She says, oh, it's not in our face. So it's at the Marshallese. Mally asked my question right up. Well, not in your face. There's 300,000 children of the atomic veterans. The atomic veterans, the 40,000 Marines are all dead. They all fucking died of leukemia. Now their kids are dying. It's right in your face. You won't talk about them. Nobody will talk about me. Nobody will talk about us. Nobody will stand up for me. Are you kidding? Fuck, it's so, I mean, get AML leukemia in my fucking body? Ravish my fucking body like this? For what? What did I do? What did I fucking do? Destroy my fucking life? Fucking take all my fucking money for fucking ever? Wipe me the fuck out? And people fucking try to fucking shirt tail me, fucking fight with me, fucking, why? Why are you going, why? Because that's how weak humans are. You can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. You know, for the light it shines inside of me, you will never take that from me. You can take all my fucking money, you did. You can fucking take my fucking dignity, you tried. You can take my honor, you'll never take that. You can fucking try to fucking dig in, fucking spin, fucking whatever, fucking create, fucking whatever, go ahead. Go fucking ahead. I told this fucking tale. Not just in a YouTube camera, but in the street. Million Mass in fucking D.C. fucking crashing the fucking place. In New York at the Megan Rice fucking trial. Up and down the fucking coast to fucking walked it. I'm fucking not, I mean, I physically represent my rhetoric. You know, and it's rhetoric, we'll see, huh? So, the Pacific genocide, just because everybody's quiet and in denial, it's fucking horrible. I can't believe what a populace we live in. What a time we live in. What a fucking horrible generation the baby boomers evolved out to be. How terrible and disgusting of a fucking people. Sad. Sad. America, drunk on ignorance and proud of it. Stay tuned. See you in fucking Nevada. Soon. Nola Gay, 70 years, Nevada test site. See you soon.